Dun 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 dun.
And action. Guang, guang, guang.
We do this.
Coming at you from Radisson Blue Hotel in Livingston.
Mosi
Otunya. And we're pretty sure you can see from the background how pretty this place is. Beautiful. Awesome. And if there's something that I really love about it, it's how you can sit on this deck and just have this beautiful view, the river. I don't know if our guy here can show the beautiful view that we have right in front of us here. The Zambias River flowing, and the Victoria Falls is falling just a few meters from here.
Right.
Really beautiful stuff, man. And this episode, by the way, as we shoot this in Livingston, is shot by Zambias Rocks, a production company that we met in Livingston, is doing this for us for free. Much love, much respect to the team. And food, of course, courtesy of Radisson Blue Hotel as well. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Christine.
Shout out to Christine
Melu.
Melu, who will be watching this
possible.
closely to make sure we mention her name on this episode. And I'd love to dedicate this episode as
You
we
can
are.
bring that over here, my man.
Yeah, you can
Don't
bring the
don't
food
be
here.
scared.
I'd love to dedicate this episode to the Minister of Tourism.
Why?
For the simple reason that I'd really love him to watch this and hear what we have to say about the experiences we've had in Livingston and why.
It's not a dedication because I'm gonna curse. So if you want to dedicate an episode where it's full of curses, do that at your own peril. Kapalu.
Or should I say,
Do you have mayonnaise for a dip? Could I have that, please? And an orange juice. Zikomo.
or should I say, we're going to bring this to the attention of the Minister of Tourism because there's so much happening in
wording.
Livingston that the locals are missing out on.
Better wording.
Better wording right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were telling me about that you went to Mkuni.
Oh.
Or you tried to go to Mkuni.
Yeah, we actually managed later. So this is where the whole issue of us bringing this to the attention of the tourism minister comes from. My wife and I this morning, we're looking for Mukuni Big Five safaris where we wanted to walk the lions, the cheetah. You've done it before. You sent me a photo this morning. Yeah, so we're trying to do the same, and we started looking for this place. We asked one person, took us the wrong direction, kilometers away. We asked another person who took us close to Kazungula border. Well, I imagine that. Next thing, we're going down the road. The next thing, we're seeing Kazungula border in, I think, 40 or 30 kilometers. Serenge in about 100
And
kilometers.
you're like,
I'm
this definitely ain't where we're going.
definitely ain't where we're going. So luckily, we get to the checkpoint, and there's a police officer, and I ask kindly, politely, sir, we're kind of lost. We're looking for Mukuni Big Five.
Right.
And the police officer says, you are more than lost. It's the other direction. Head back and start heading south towards the Victoria Falls. And you know where Avani Hotel is?
That's where you're staying.
That's where we're staying. Like, literally opposite is where the Big Five is.
So you literally drove how many kilometers from where you were staying?
About 40 kilometers. And what we're looking for was right across the road.
But why is it that people that live here do not know where these places are?
Thank you very much for asking that question. I'll give you the answer right now.
I asked you that because we had this story.
Yeah.
By the time I started rolling. So.
And thank you very much for asking.
Sure. No
So we asked this police officer for directions, and I explained to the police officer saying, but how is it that everybody we've asked for directions doesn't know what Big Five is? Isn't it one of the places that everybody in Livingston visits? I mean, everybody wants to walk a lion, a cheetah. And she says, no, the locals don't go to these places. It's too expensive for the common, or should I say for the average Livingston resident.
There's a lot wrong with that.
Please do share your thoughts.
Who was I speaking to that said, damn, I forget, but who was I speaking to? There's somebody that I was speaking to, where if you live in a certain area,
Yeah.
I hope I remember who told me this. If you prove that you live in Livingston or in a particular area, the rates where you access certain activities is a lot lower than if you live in Lusaka and you come here. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I forgot where that was done or who told me that.
I remember a time when I was asking at where we're doing the flying from and whatever. We'll not mention names right now, but I was asking the lady there, saying, "But do you realize why we're only seeing foreigners at your location right now? You're having people coming all the way from Australia, Germany, which
It's good.
which is good.
We
yes.
can't knock it.
Yeah, but the majority of people, and I think at that point when we were there this morning, were the only Zambians there, and there were a lot of white people. Not complaining about that, I'm not racist, but there were a lot of white people on the queue, about 20 people, and all of these people paying about $185 to fly on the microlight. Which local Livingston resident is gonna
Pay the same.
pay the same $185?
That's what I paid.
Exactly.
That's what I paid this morning.
You see what I mean? And you're local.
Dude, wait, sidebar. Speaking of white people, is it just me or like when a white person dates a black chick, they pick the ugliest black chick you've ever seen? Like the darkest, ugliest black chick you've ever seen? Like, you wouldn't touch this girl with... Okay.
With a 10-foot pole?
No, I was about to mention someone else. But Jesus, I've been noticing that a lot.
Oh crap! I no longer have to say.
Let's do
New
it.
equipment.
Trial run.
There we go. There we go. Lovely stuff, man. So I was doing the math. Even the quad bikes we went on yesterday, we paid about $80. Now, if I'm converting correctly, $80 is about 1,440 kwacha. To get on a quad bike for a few minutes, I'm paying. Babe, how much did we pay for the quads at Kwisoko Ranch in Lusaka? Like how? No, like 100 kwacha a person,
so
right?
Funny.
What?
So he flips the camera to show her,
And she
looks to the side like, no, I'm not doing this shit.
But we paid about 100 per person, right? Yeah, that's my point. We're using the same kind of quad bike in Lusaka and we're paying 100 kwacha. You come to Livingston, you're paying $80, 1,440 kwacha for the same bike, which is using the same type of fuel as the one in Lusaka.
Well, carry your own goddamn quad bike then.
No, my point is, why can't they have a rate for the local?
I'm just messing with you. That is absolutely true. And that happens in every other country. If you're a local, you pay a lot less.
You pay less, yeah.
Go to Europe. Pick any country. You have got rates for locals. And I do not know. Wait, hold on. I think the Hilton, Radisson had that actually.
Yeah.
Because when I booked here, they gave me a local rate.
Oh, really?
That's what they said.
Really?
Yes.
Lucky you.
But then again, they said, oh, so this is a special rate. So then I say, so what is it when it's not a special rate and they say the same damn price too?
So you didn't feel special at all?
No, I didn't feel special at all.
I sort of feel like, institutions in this town sat down and said, local rates for what? For who?
For who?
Just work hard till you can afford these rates. I think that's the message they're trying to send out to the people in Livingston. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense though.
Yeah.
I hope he watches this.
I really hope the Minister of Tourism watches this and
What's his
can
name?
really. And here's the funny thing about our Minister of Tourism.
What's his name?
We need to clarify this. On the National Assembly website, it's written Rodine Sikumba. On Twitter, he himself has written Rodney Sikumba. So we need some clarity on that because half the number of websites we checked this morning, some say Rodine, others say Rodney. So I don't know which is which.
Can people tag him?
Yeah, can people tag him so that, one, we get
Did you see what happened?
his name correctly? Secondly, so that we can have rates lowered for locals in Livingston. Local tourism is almost non-existent.
Not only that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how Zim, just across the border,
Across the border, yeah.
has got a lot more events, attracts a lot more people than right here where we are. From the carnival to Rock the River to a lot of stuff that happens. So the Minister of Tourism here has to be deliberate. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
About advertising. Sorry, food comes first. Doesn't matter where I am. Toilet, church, podcast.
Just try to pull the mic closer to your mouth.
Right before I went for the microflight, they called me
Yeah.
and they said, earlier you couldn't fly because the weather was horrible. So can you come now? I'm like, do you know there's food in front of me right now?
I remember I called you. I was like, dude, we're already at Batoka Sky. You said, no, breakfast first. And here you are, and now after breakfast. But anyway, it's Elson being Elson. What else have I observed in Livingston before we get into other issues?
This podcast is getting a lot of love. I will tell you that.
Livingston, man.
A lot more than I knew. Jesus. Well, tell me about your experience. I'll tell you about mine here.
I've just had a lot more people at Avani Hotel saying hi, taking photos, and I'm thinking, wow, beautiful stuff, man. Also, at the immigration by the border, we had that experience as well. Yeah?
She began screaming, bro. She started screaming like, what? Elson? Wait, so that was my first. And then I came here.
Yeah.
And I was about to get on the boat. And the chick that is like letting us through says, I swear to God, I'm not let you through until I get a selfie. So that was like the first run in. And after she takes a selfie, she says, oh, I've got the biggest crush on Kalenga. I'm like, okay. What is this one? I don't know what you want me to do with that information. But okay. You'll be here tomorrow. You tell him your goddamn self.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man, it's you go for dinner. The waitresses know your name. I want to go for a massage. It was the same damn thing.
Yeah.
So I'm amazed. Did you hear her say that? Or you're only hearing it now?
No, it's
but do you know who came here? Hold on. But do you know how many chicks you're gonna have to beat up though? You're gonna have to stay in the gym 24 hours a day. You see now. You know who he comes home to, right? You know who he comes home to, right?
Every night.
Yeah, that's what's
like
important.
Clockwork.
Yeah, ignore these birds.
Speaking of birds and animals, sorry, are you done with your Livingston experiences? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other experiences I've noticed Livingston is also plagued with, and maybe we could blame the economy or anything, but I'm trying to compare countries here. Anytime you park, there's always a kid by the window begging.
Oh yeah.
Asking for money.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and my wife was reminding me this morning how, because remember we lived in Nakonde, right? So we experienced a lot of Tanzania.
Did she live in Nakonde with you?
Yeah, we were together 2 years.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so
that's a dusty ass town.
It is a dusty ass town, but I had to set up
She must really love you.
Yeah, she does.
For her to have lived in Nakonde with you. She must have really loved you.
The point I'm bringing this up and why we had this discussion this morning. Kids coming to the window to, ask for 1 kwacha coins and whatever. In Lusaka, it's everywhere. It's annoying, and I don't know what the government can do about that, but you can't really blame the government and put everything on government.
Jeez.
In Tanzania, you will never, well, I'll speak for the towns I've seen, you will never find people begging on the street. Well, you will find maybe, I saw cripples, yeah. A guy who didn't have legs and one who didn't have arms begging, of course.
Those count as cripples?
Yeah. I'm trying to come up with a collective.
What type of cripple it is?
Yeah, kind of thing.
Because I can't.
But in Tanzania, one thing I've observed is, oh, look, a wedding. Wow.
Is that a wedding?
On the river.
Oh, wow. Oh, let's keep it real. It's a shitty ass boat, though. That is a shitty ass boat. Your wife is laughing at this.
Are you laughing or?
Congratulations!
Oh, they're happy.
They're happy.
Wishing them good health, long life, joy, abundance, and all the love that a marriage can have.
That looks like the mother-in-law with the little fancy hat to the side.
Nah, I'm assuming she's the matron.
That's definitely the mother-in-law.
Could explain why the groom looks so well behaved, eh?
Right. Oh wow, they want us as the backdrop.
Nice. Anyway, I was talking about Tanzania situation and the kids begging on the streets here in Livingston, Lusaka. What I noticed on the Tanzanian side is any kid you see on the street who will come up to you is not going to ask you for money. They're not going to ask you for a little job they can do for you for money.
Yep.
You notice that in Tanzania as well,
That's
right?
admirable.
And you see, a lot of people coming to Tanzania to buy stuff. They're buying rice, they're buying clothes for their shops in Lusaka, Kitwe, Livingston, wherever. You're going to carry a load of stuff. And these kids are always at hand to help you lift stuff and make money. Yeah, exactly. As long as you pay them. I'm not saying kids in Lusaka start doing the same. I'm just saying kids and beggars on the streets in Lusaka and Livingston. Maybe we should be more innovative. I don't know if I'm thinking about this the right way.
And being a tourist town as well, that's pretty big impression that tourists get when they come to places like these.
Yep.
I mean, we crossed over. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know. I hope something's done about that.
Other places we've visited. So we've been to Avani, Radisson Blue. What other places have you visited here? I think it's more fun being on the Zim side.
The Zim side?
When you're here.
We went to, what was that place?
Three Monkeys.
Three Monkeys?
Yeah.
And they were telling us that people book 6 months in advance.
For a table.
For a table.
Like what?
I've not seen...
How popular is this place for you to book in June for a dinner in December?
The last time I saw that many white people in one place is when I was
and
you still have to do Mkuli though, don't you?
The Big Five. To walk with the lions and stuff. I think we'll do that.
You haven't done that before?
I haven't done that before.
Never?
Never.
And cheetahs?
Nah, never. We'll do that tomorrow. Another place we saw, it's called and it's only coming back to mind now because they had one drink on the menu. I'm sure people who go to many places have seen this cocktail before, but I saw it for the first time yesterday when I called you saying, oh, they have shisha in this place. Remember that, yeah?
What drink was that?
They've got something on the menu called the Screaming Multiple Orgasm.
Jesus Christ.
It's a cocktail.
The Screaming Multiple Orgasm.
Screaming Multiple Orgasm. Can you imagine what this drink does to people?
No, I don't want to imagine that. What, did you have it?
No.
Did your wife?
No. We were all scared, like...
She was scared?
Yeah. Oh, they didn't have it that day.
Oh, so she wanted to have it?
I will not ask why, but...
Because she's never had those before, bro.
You are silly AF.
We need airdrops to this damn thing.
Yeah.
Like the congratulations you played yourself drop.
Yeah. So you know what we have here? We've
the
got...
airdrops.
I know you can't hear right now. Oh, should I give you the headphones?
Nah, that's cool.
Okay. We've got the air horn. We've got the record scratch. Chimes and the rim shot. But anyway.
Yeah, we still need to add like... Like to personalize that shit.
Yeah, there's one. I want to use the president's voice. I told you about this one. I think you're going to use it later.
Yeah, we keep getting content, bro.
Are we?
You know, I'm like every single day, like there's shit that pops up.
Yeah.
There's like so much content.
Yeah, so we can keep switching it up with every episode.
Yeah, but
like
we did
that.
a congratulations, you played yourself drop.
Actually, we do.
Yeah.
We definitely do. Crap, look at this fire man, Shima. Damn.
You see, you're talking a lot. You're talking a heck of a lot.
Yeah. Sharing my Livingston experiences.
So, what do we look for to what do we look
to 20? What are we looking forward
what
to?
Are we looking
forward to in 2022?
Where's my juice?
You left your English bundles in 2022.
Hey, man. Can't be bothered right now.
Speaking of 2022, amazing things happen, man. Like we spoke about this in the last episode. 2023, I'm looking for more subscribers.
I'll not tell you a story.
Yeah. Has this guy brought anything I can wash my hands?
Should I or should not? Let me leave it alone.
Yeah, please do share, bro.
Nah, let me leave it alone. I told you about it.
Which one?
The dude that came up to me on the Iris thing and started threatening me.
Oh, yeah. No, we can talk about that.
Nah, I'm good.
No, good?
Nah, I'm
all right,
good.
Cool. Got a call from Australia.
Okay.
Yeah. Because on the last episode, we spoke about a lot of animals. And you know, Australia is like rich to all these animals and whatever. So
everything in Australia is trying to kill you. Everything in Australia.
Exactly what I said in response to this call that came through from Mrs. Healy, Kathy Healy in Perth. So she's a keen follower of That Z podcast. And she sent a message and she was talking about, funny how you guys were talking about animals and whatever. You spoke about monkeys and dolphins being...
horny.
Exactly. And they will shag as many males as possible so that the child is protected by all the males in the kingdom. And she says, do you know that actually the most promiscuous animal in Australia is a koala bear? I'm like, that animal looks so innocent. How's it the most promiscuous?
Koala bear?
Yeah.
As big as it is?
She says it's the most promiscuous animal. That thing will shag anyone who's nearby. And
serious?
they actually have STDs.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, true story. And I Googled this. They actually do have STDs.
I know. What's the orange gorilla? What's it called?
The orangutan.
The orangutan.
Yeah.
And the chinobos as well. Those are horny as hell.
Yeah, but I don't have STDs like koala bears. And I only learned this from Mrs.
Wow.
Healy in Australia. That not everybody in Australia knows this. It's common knowledge. I'm like, oh, I've never heard that before.
Do they have koala bears there?
Yeah, they should have.
Wow.
But I told her, look, I didn't see any. I saw kangaroos all over the place when I was in Australia.
But I can't imagine a bear as huge as it is.
Being all over the place.
Age, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, if everything goes according to plan, what's the prophetess?
You keep telling me about her, so
Nase
you should
or
remember the
something?
name.
You know who gave me her contacts was Muzukanji. I need to go to her contacts, but she's got a pretty huge following.
Right.
That'll be pretty interesting to speak to her.
About.
Wait, shit, I forget her name. Hold on, let me go to Muzukanji's chat. What about her church? And she's hot. She's a slay queen, which looks like
The prophetess or Muzukanji?
Naise.
Prophetess Naise.
Yeah,
Interesting.
her.
Prophetess. Elsa needs prayers.
Do you know prophetess Naise?
Bebe. Prophetess Naise.
What have you heard about her?
You've recommended so many good guests to us. Would you
No,
recommend that we have?
Hold on. You just cut her off. She started smiling.
Said smiling.
When I
What she's
asked her-
heard.
yes.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'll
So
leave
what have
to-
you what have you heard about her? So yes, her definitely. I still want the president on. I don't know if there's anybody else that would be interesting. What did we speak about? Oh wait, the guy was at the BBC.
Yeah, he confirmed he's gonna come on. We just what's his name again? Dingindaba. What's his name again? Yes, Dingindaba.
Who's the guy that was at BBC?
Dingindaba.
Yeah.
Buyoya, Jonah Buyoya, Dingindaba.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'd love to have Simon Moalane this year.
Kwamba.
Komba, yeah.
Yeah. Simon. Hold on. Let me do this.
Yeah.
Simon, for some reason, I don't know why he hasn't been wanting to come on this podcast. Let me call him right now.
You know you can connect your Bluetooth this so we get you clearly.
Okay, let me do that. What am I looking for?
Roadcaster.
You want to turn that on?
Just trying to turn my Bluetooth off so that it doesn't connect.
Okay.
All right. So you're looking for Roadcaster.
Yeah, I can't find it.
No, not sure. Oh, wait. Should be on. Nothing?
Hang on. I'm
Roadcaster.
still searching.
Okay.
I see Wonder Boom. I see my toothbrush. I see my nothing.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Should be on. It's always on.
Hold on, let me turn my Bluetooth off and then back on again.
Yeah, it's saying discoverable, so you should be able to see it.
Let me try with both phones.
Yay. So anyway, I'm looking forward to Jonah Buyoya. That'll be fun. Hear more stories about what happened at the BBC. Other things I think we can talk about is also plans for the year. What are you planning? You're always like the serial entrepreneur. I'm sure there's big things
What am I
happening
like,
this year.
work-wise?
Yeah.
So there's this I don't want to call it new technology of sex that
Mic
I
is
would
there.
like to
Yeah.
the mic is there that I would like to launch, where you know how if farmers harvest their crop, unless they store it in treated sex, they could lose their crop because pesticides and all that crap could come in and eat them. So there's sex that we have, and we've partnered with the company out of Kenya that will supply us this sex, and we would like to distribute those in Zambia. So they preserve the moisture, they prevent the crop from being destroyed, basically. So I've seen this work amazing in Nigeria, in Zim, in South Africa, in Botswana, and in Kenya. So we would also want to bring that here. So I've started the company already, and just hoping it'll take off.
I wish you all the best, bro.
All I have is $1 in the dream, right? I can't find this shit, bro.
You know what's just hit me? A few months ago, we spoke about you had a friend in Zim, I think, or Lusaka. He used to sell condoms. Was it Zim?
Zim, yeah.
I don't know why that idea just hit me now. After seeing all the activity I've seen in Livingston, I'm sure a lot of condoms are going to move this weekend.
Let me just.
Do you think it's a...
Let me just break down numbers.
Yeah.
It's a she, by the way.
Oh, okay.
She would use $300,000 to buy and ship the condoms. Yeah, it's
From China?
from Malaysia.
Or they'll be manufactured from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Bring them to Zimbabwe.
Specific to your branding and everything that you want, right? Mm-hmm. So 300,000 will be a full container. Sell them for I think $1.50 US.
Yeah.
And by the time the container is done, should have made $790,000 from the same container. $790,000.
That's like
So the biggest barrier to entry is obviously the initial capital. But once you get that, you can essentially pay back with interest whatever you've borrowed and have enough to buy another container.
Yeah, true.
And from there, you can scale.
You know what ideas just hit me right now? Just as you mentioned branding of condoms.
Mm-hmm.
I surely hope no one's watching this episode because they're going to steal my idea.
Dude, I
but
can't
if
find
you,
it.
but if you are, keep this to yourself. Let me see. Have you tried turning on and off?
A couple of times.
Damn.
Go ahead with the condoms.
An idea has just slapped me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be a good business for me to get into this too, if I could find the capital, like you said. But you know what? Like with every major business, you don't just
Money
start
is
big.
the easiest thing.
It's exactly my
Money is the
point.
easiest thing to find.
Exactly my point. So still nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Turn the Bluetooth off and then back on again. But
So this idea just hit me now, getting into condoms, bruh. But then I want to brand them. And this silly name just hit me right now. Wakandom.
it's a silly name.
It is a silly name.
Far
But I'll tell you why.
So
With all the hype that
wait, are you gonna need this number to pay with that?
you need to pay. So click pay and it will pay. Done.
Okay.
Yeah. So when ready to call, just let me know. Put you up.
But then again, part of what you could also do, especially if you're bringing in manufactured condoms, is you could partner with the Minister of Finance, not like Honeybee, right? Mm-hmm. But with Minister of Finance, with NGOs, where if they've got any, not a promotion. What do NGOs run when they've got like a particular project? Like I remember about 2 years ago, they had this condomize thing where they had like on the pack were like these dancing people. I don't know if you've seen that. I think it was USAID.
The only condom USAID was pushing the past few years was Ultimate Condoms.
No, I remember this condomize campaign.
That's the one I know anyway.
Wait, it's not Simon Mulenga Mwela. That's the lawyer guy. Someone Mwaleng.
Oh, I was telling you why I want to name it Wakandom.
Why?
It sounds a bit like Wakanda. So when people are buying these condoms, they can be going like Wakandom forever. Does it make sense? Still silly? Shit. All right, change of idea then. I'm not going condoms.
Wait, okay. So will I be able? Won't I need headphones to hear this?
Requested number.
There's no response from the requested number.
But won't I need headphones to hear? I would need headphones to hear this, right?
Yeah, you would.
Do we have only one pair?
Oh, yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have wanted to call him right now and see if he's gonna.
Yeah, but his phone's up. Maybe try again. Maybe the phone's just busy or something.
What did he say?
There's no response.
Yeah, well then there's no response. Then his phone's off.
No, but you see some networks, when a person is busy, you tell their phone is off. So let's try after 5 minutes. Maybe we'll get through. Maybe.
Tell me what it says.
Requested number.
No response. Dude, I said 5 minutes. Come on.
But yeah, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking for a business that makes me money on a very regular basis.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'm in
Drugs?
business right now.
Drugs?
Not that. I'm not looking for anything illegal, bro. Just want to make big money on a regular basis. So I'm still like the gears in my brain right now are still,
It'll come to you.
yeah, it will come.
It's when you do this that it won't. Let it go for a second. Relax.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Just let it go to the universe.
There you go.
Let the universe do its thing and it will come back.
It is when you
Forcing it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it won't come. So just chill. Let it go. It'll come to you.
But what are your thoughts on New Year's resolutions though?
It's bullshit.
Yep.
Why do you need the beginning of a new year to become a better person? I don't know. It's bullshit. And I will tell you this now. The first 2 months of the beginning of each year, the gyms are fucking full. Which makes no sense. Just chill up until March and then sign up for gym. See what happens. It's just you and the trainer and the receptionist.
And then see how you feel about it after.
All this weight loss, etc., etc. It's just January, February. Makes no sense to me.
I think it all bubbles down to how we always feel about motivation speakers. And if you're not motivated on your own,
I hate those.
If you aren't motivated on your own,
I tell you this.
Why should the motivation come from an external?
Another person? You've got kids, bruh.
That should be motivation enough.
Your kids crying because they're hungry is not motivation. You need fucking Tony. What's his name? What's his name?
Tony Robbins.
No, Robbins.
Yeah.
To tell you that get up and do it, and then now you're gonna do it. Your wife shagging other guys and threatening to leave is not motivation enough? People piss me off at times.
I always feel New Year's resolutions only work for a few because either you're setting a very difficult goal or it's too easy to achieve it quickly and it becomes boring. There's lack of accountability.
You and I did not meet ours. You remember what it was?
Yeah, I remember what it was. That's the lack.
Or maybe you did.
That's the lack of accountability I'm talking about.
Or maybe you did, and you didn't tell me.
But you see, the thing about money again, we may set a goal to say we want to see 1 million kwacha in our account this year. But what if we accumulate all the money that's gone through our account this year?
No, that's different.
We want it.
That's different.
We
That
wanted
is
it
different.
in bulk.
Yes.
Once.
Because now what you're saying is if you add up all the money that you have, of course it'll hit 1 million. That's not what we spoke about. You need to see 1 million in your account. You go, you hit balance, it rides 1 million.
The 6 zeros.
Exactly.
We should try better this year, bro. One deal.
Tell me about it. All right. I like this. Didn't have much on my mind. You had a lot on your mind. I was in vacay mode. My brain was shut down.
You know what? What I really wanted was to test our new equipment. That's all.
Okay.
To be honest,
And
for this episode, and to officially launch the year and say we've started, we've bought new equipment. We're probably firing Martin and Lamek because he never puts anything on the screen that we ask him to. Yep. We should fire Lamek.
And Martin.
And Martin for the bad sound in the last episode.
Yep. The last episode. We lost half of Muzukanji episode.
Yeah, come on, cut the guy some slack, man.
You were telling me, what's the guy's name?
Which guy now?
The DJ guy. The second episode.
Oh, Gesh.
And you told me it was
The
a
whole
full
damn episode.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, that was like 60 episodes ago, bro. Let's cut them some slack. But anyway, so with this episode, just basically wanted to launch the year saying, okay, we're on now. So next week, look out for a bomb-ass episode. We're back from holiday. Even though we're still eating in Shima and Livingston, but we're back from holiday. And
by the way,
a great year is ahead for That Z podcast. And please hit subscribe.
And it's by sheer coincidence that we're both in Livingston at the same time. We did not discuss this prior.
Oh, by the way, we did not plan to be in Livingston at the same time. We just found we were in Livingston at the same damn time.
If you remember.
No, Tanzania. The initial plan was to be in Tanzania with David Stoney.
With David Stoney.
Yeah.
Initially it was in Namibia, then I scrapped Namibia. Because the flights were 18,000. Then Tanzania.
Wait, hold on. Do you know how far Namibia is from here? Like that hill there is probably in
The
Namibia.
flights were 18,000. Look, I'm not doing this.
We don't do that here.
I'm not doing this. But yeah, man. Probably should end this now.
So we're looking forward to a year where your continued support, of course, we appreciate, and continues in 2023.
Another thing I'm looking forward to is the Matthew Mohan interview.
Oh God. Every time we post an episode, a lot of people ask, when is the Matthew Mohan episode
No, it's coming. We haven't
It's
shot it
coming
yet.
soon.
We need a bomb-ass interview for that. If I have it my way, I'll love a live audience for that interview.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to get shot. I need witnesses.
How's your food? I just met the boss. Reds and Blue Hotel. He's saying, please give an honest review on the food.
What boss? Sean?
I don't know who he is. Yeah.
White?
Could be. No. Well, Christine introduced me as her boss.
No, the boss is white.
Oh, he's a commercial director or something. Yeah.
No, the boss is white.
Oh, okay.
Huge, bulky guy. His name is Sean. The food is good. Yesterday the food was shit, and I told her that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the food is alright. It's edible.
My only suggestion though is when you're serving in shima and meat, don't put it in a stick. We are Africans. We don't eat meat like this.
Look, man. If
Don't put it in a stick, but it's delicious though.
go to Matibeto then.
I'm just making a suggestion. Like when you're serving traditional food, serve it the way the tradition allows or has always had it. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, anywho, to the next episode. We are about to enjoy our lunch now without the cameras on. And thanks a lot to Zambezi Works. Zambezi what? Rocks. For
Zambezi Works. Get that damn name right. They're giving us this shit for free.
I know, right? Zambias Rocks for helping us out with the video for this episode. Came through the equipment in a hurry. And huge fans of That Z podcast. Guys, we really appreciate you. Mwila and the crew. I forget the Dread guy's name. What's his name again? Who?
Suzio.
Just zoom in on Suzio, please.
Wait, and who's the guy that you say came up with the crazy Nyami Nyami story?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how he's going to put the camera on himself.
He's told you his name twice.
What's his name?
He's told you his name twice.
I didn't hear it.
Yes, you did. You even said it. You repeated it.
I did?
Yes, you did. Because you kept calling him my guy and he told you his name.
You did?
Yes, he did.
Sorry, boss, what's your name?
This guy's so freaking
Whitson.
disrespectful. This guy, number one. Number two things. For someone who cannot grow a beard, for someone that dropped out of school, he's so disrespectful. Jesus freaking Christ. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Winston. Can you say the man's name right?
No, it's Winston.
That's what I said.
It is?
what
Can you please say his name right?
What?
Wixon.
That's what I said. What did you hear? All this fancy equipment and you can't hear shit? Wait, you said he came up with a crazy... Is it a movie? What is it? Is it a documentary? Because growing up, I've always heard...
Yeah.
Growing up, I've always heard there were two of them. Two Nyami Nyamis, the male and the female. And there was a time that the demo cracked is because they were trying to get across to the other, right, to mate. You heard the same thing too, right? I wonder who comes up with...
I've never heard this story before. Nyami Nyami.
You've never heard
What's
of
a Nyami Nyami?
It's a snake. It's a big snake. That's in the Kariba.
It's like a river god.
Yeah, that's in the Kariba Dam.
Is it the same like Ilomba?
Why are you yelling, Kalenga?
I'm talking to him, not you, Elson.
Yeah, but why are you
Get out of
yelling at
way.
him? Why are you yelling at him? There's white people here.
A lot of white people.
There's a lot of white people here.
Yeah. Loch Ness Monster.
They take it like, okay, it's a river god, so yeah.
Well, so,
Anyway,
so is the series out? Okay.
Nyami Nyami. Interesting. I'd really
So do
love
we ever
see
get to
this
see
one.
the snake?
Yeah, at some point.
That I'd love to see, because it's so crazy because we watch movies like Candyman. You've seen Candyman, right?
Yeah.
Jason versus Freddy, but this is American-based shit. This is stuff that we can relate to, or I and you can relate to. Not so much this one. I don't know what you were doing, man. I don't know what you were doing, because everybody else, you've heard of it, right? I bet your wife has.
Bebe.
Have you heard of the Nyami Nyami?
Have you ever heard of the Nyami Nyami? It didn't come to the copper belt, so no.
You didn't? Yeah, this is why you two deserve each other.
Never heard of it. Nyami Nyami.
Yeah.
Heish.
But it was more on the Zim side, wasn't it? It was, right? Oh, he just said yeah.
Well, I guess, the river doesn't know borders.
Okay, the river doesn't know borders, so this Nyami Nyami apparently would come. So what would it do? What does it do if it's still there? Or is it like a myth now? Like what was it doing?
But actually, when you go on the Zim side, there's actually a statue. Have you seen it? You've seen it, right? Yeah.
Of the same Nyami Nyami.
Yeah, let me look for it.
I've never heard of this thing. How come? I've never heard of this thing, man. Nyami Nyami. So it's like half man, half snake.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a... Yeah, that looks like a Nyami Nyami. Does look like a Nyami Nyami.
Yeah, half snake, half fish.
Yeah. In conclusion, Livingston has been interesting, and like Zambians who go to South Africa and
You know
come
what I
back
wanna do?
saying,
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. I don't want us to go without us actually... Wait, somebody tried to call me. Who is? I don't want us to go without actually us having to try out our new equipment.
Okay. Oh, like make a call?
Yeah, make a call.
I just don't know how I'm gonna put you.
Is it ringing?
Oh wait. yeah, it's ringing.
If I remove
So the thing is, the person's gonna hear us through the microphone.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know how you're gonna hear the person though.
Or-
The number
or
you
through
have dialed is busy.
But
The
it's-
person has
Please
cut.
try a call
they?
later.
Yeah,
The subscriber call.
the person has cut.
Okay.
Yeah. Busy. They've got more important things to do than talk to you, Olsen.
What did I want to say? Yeah, we'll probably both need microphones then. Sorry, headphones.
Headphones, yeah.
Yeah, with each episode going forward.
They're actually arriving on Tuesday.
Oh, we do have some at home.
Yeah, but the ones we ordered that go with this equipment.
They're already here.
Yeah, Tuesday. We get them on
Is
Tuesday.
it already just holding on to them?
ZRA, yeah. Anywho, in conclusion, I was saying like Zambians will go to South Africa for 2 weeks and come back saying ne, like they've lived there forever.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I know, right?
I've met a couple of people like that.
And I bring that up because plus Zambians go to the UK for a month and come back trying to sound like David Kazadi,
Like, in it.
Are you dizzy, bruv? We are in Tongaland and
I wonder how long it takes for an accent to dissolve. Because David Gazette has been back for quite a while.
yeah, and it still sounds
And
British.
he's hanging around the most gouachiest chicks I've seen. That surely should dilute his British accent. But why are you guys laughing? It's my friend. It's my friend.
So I'm sure you've had this conversation
Have you seen some
before.
of the dark-ass chicks that he's hanging around?
I'm
Like,
sure you've
I've heard them talk.
I'm sure you've had this conversation before. So
With who?
with him,
Actually, let me call him now.
you're gonna tell him he hangs around with what?
I
Gouache.
yeah, because I don't talk about people behind their back. I don't talk about people behind their back.
I can't wait to hear this.
But I can't hear him though.
Oh, it's ringing. It's ringing. It's ringing.
Man like
You know what?
Kazadi.
Let's share the headphones. Let's,
What you saying,
Alright, cool. Kazadi.
What you saying, fam?
Wagwan, my man.
Easy.
Man, this is all good.
Compliments of the season.
Thank you, buddy. So, before you say anything crazy, you are on the podcast. You're live.
I'm live on the podcast.
We just bought new equipment that we're trying out.
so you're being called through the equipment, bro.
So you're being called through the equipment.
Come on. Am I the first one to be called for the equipment,
You
though?
are
Before you
the
make the noise, am I the first one?
First,
You're the first that answered.
Come on.
Yep.
New Year things, bro.
Yeah,
New
man.
Year things.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Talk to me, fam.
yeah, no, we were just we were talking about accents and how Zambians go to SA for 2 minutes and they come back saying ne.
well, they go to the UK.
And Kalenga brought up people that go to the UK and they come back saying ene.
Trying to sound like David Kazadi in
They're
it.
like they're trying to sound like Kazadi. And then I then said, wait, hold on, but Kazadi has been back for a minute. And I've seen some
You know
of the
them ones.
girls that he hangs around and they're like some of the gouachiest chicks. Doesn't that dilute your accent though, bro?
You know what's funny, yeah?
Yeah,
Let
tell
me see
me.
what's funny. The funny thing is this, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, I don't mind losing my accent. You get me? I actually want to sound like the locals. But the problem is this, when I try to do the African accent, I actually sound Nigerian. So it's a venture. So it doesn't work.
So wait, hold on. So hold on, chill. So he says he doesn't mind losing the accent, but
Yeah.
then when he tries to say the African accent, he sounds Nigerian.
Proper. I literally, bro, I sound, the Wakanda African accent. That's why I end up
Oh
sounding like.
man, you don't want to have that conversation with immigration. Good luck explaining to them that you're actually Zambian. They're like, nope, you're from Lagos, buddy.
Are you even able to
Wow,
pronounce the
it's a
name
lot.
Walia correctly
Anything that we need to look
You
forward
know
to
what?
from
I might
Kazadi
do
folks?
that.
in 2023?
This year, well, this coming year, because it's obviously tomorrow, isn't it?
We actually launched, so this actually airs in the new year.
Perfect. So let me say, this year, we're gonna focus on doing a bit more series, because we haven't really done a series. Like the last thing that we did
Was Black
that
Dollar.
was similar to a series was Black Dollar, which is like years ago now. Then
Right.
there's the Rose Club, which is close to a reality show. And you know me, man. We've been talking about how people aren't doing reality shows and TV series properly
Right.
for a long time. So now it's time to actually do it and show people instead of just starting to talk. So that's what we're hopefully going to do in the coming year.
Chase history, buddy.
But I'm looking forward to doing though.
Tell me.
I want to come back on the Z podcast, man. We need a part 2.
We need a
I've
part
got a few things to say.
Oh, do you? Oh, you've got a lot of
Yeah,
mind?
man. I got a couple things to get off my chest, man. So
Let's do it,
I'm
man.
waiting for the invitation.
You know how raw and unfiltered we are. Let's do it.
We going live,
Let's
no
do it,
protection,
man.
bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, man,
Unfiltered.
like Azadi.
Bless up,
Shabba.
King. Thanks for the call.
All right, catch you soon. Oh, pretty dope. So yeah, he was just basically telling us, well, everybody except you heard this. What he has in store for the new year.
All right, great stuff. So to the next episode next week, we start off with our first guest, who you will know about on Monday, because
we
that's
don't
when
know
we
about
let
it
you
yet.
know. That's when we let you know who the next guest is for that week. So look
And-
out for.
Yeah, no, go ahead. That's
No, yeah, you're about to say something.
No,
I'm just winding down.
No, I was
that's
just
all.
about to say some shit. Wait, you said someone got us new watches?
Yeah, Eternal Jewelry has
Those-
new watches for
Those
us.
are the ones that also give Muzukanjo her rings, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, here. I was being told that yesterday.
Yeah.
So Eternal Jewelry, we got a call on Friday, whatever. I can't remember which day. But anyway, we got a call. And they said, when you guys come back from Livingston, we have some watches waiting for you. So we're going to reveal what these watches look like on the next episode. Look out for
Yeah.
that. So thanks to Eternal Jewelry for that jewelry.
We
And
also need to, let's take this opportunity to thank some of the sponsors that held us down. So
Vox Water.
right off the bat,
Vox Water. Wild Dog.
who believed in us. It was the first
Day one. He's a white guy, but he's our nigga.
I ran into him here.
Yeah.
Dude tells me that I'm too poor to stay at the Radisson. Sorry, at the Radisson. So yeah, we've got Vox Water. Those guys are freaking amazing. We've had the Hilton. Briefly, Zamtel.
We've had Zicta.
We've had Zicta.
Even though anyone won't say what's up.
We've had USAID.
Crap.
Wait, Zicta hasn't paid, have they?
That's why I just said even though, but I didn't say anything. They will. Let's be
I've
patient.
just thought about this.
Let's be patient. They will pay.
I don't need patience. I'm not a doctor.
That's patience.
Yeah.
This is patience. There
Well, you missed the joke.
was no joke there, bro. But anyway, who else have we forgotten though? It'd be
a
bad to
lot.
forget.
A lot. But we've spoken about the new
Izu
sponsor
Stores
now.
gave us some
Izu.
clothes
Yes,
at some
yes,
point.
yes.
All
What's
the places we've given us
Wait,
venues,
hold
Prime
on.
Join.
What's the lady's
17
name?
in
What's
Avondale.
the lady's name in East Park?
Something
who
couture.
gave us
Satara
clothes?
Couture.
Satara Couture.
Yeah, we haven't even won those clothes in the episode,
Man,
bro.
no, we
Yo. But thank you very much to Satara Couture.
Yeah.
Kandayatu has dressed us up this year
Kandayatu,
twice.
how can I forget?
Kandayatu.
The first one was a flop. Bruh. Now people know about my junk.
Oh my goodness, he made your companion famous.
Are we leaving out anybody? Our amazing partners, the PR girls, Chichi and Monde.
Yeah.
They've always come through. I don't know if we're leaving anybody else.
Our
out.
crew as well. Sometimes they mess up.
All
Sometimes
the way from what's the first guy? The one that we got. What's the first guy? What's his name? Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd.
All the way from Lloyd to Loso.
Sally, who's now in
Sally,
Mazabuka.
yes.
It's a guy, by the way. Sally's a guy. I need to emphasize that when talking about Sally, bro.
Martin,
Martin Shala, who's he's actually been cleaning up this audio for us as we speak.
VJ.
Yeah, that name though. Let's just say Vinandi. VJ always sounds like you have to say something else after that, like
Right.
VJJ or something. The list is long, but if you remember any names, we'll put it in the credits. Thank you very much. Till the next episode. My name is K Plus.
I am Elson. Stop calling me the other guy.
Did I?
Say it. No, not you.
Oh, okay.
I mean people. Say it right. All right, good people.
I just need to press this one more time before we leave.
Dun 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 dun. 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 Dun 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 dun.